Okay, who else hates mornings like I do? Like, I have the hardest time getting up in the morning. This has been ever since I was younger, ever since I was a kid. My mom told me that she always had to put up a fight with me in the morning to get up and get ready for school because I just don't like mornings. But I have figured out a solution somewhat, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today. So you can see on the screen here, I wrote an article. It's the 7 morning rituals to start your day stress free. So these are just some things that I do in the morning just to help me, to motivate me, inspire me, and just to help my mornings go a little more smoothly and a little less stressful. So let's get into those 7 tips that I have for you today. So, first of all, what is a ritual? Let's start there. So a ritual is basically an action or a routine. It's basically like a habit that you do or somebody does whenever. And when you establish certain rituals, it can set the tone for the rest of the day, and it can provide you with more energy and just make it a little more enjoyable for you. So that way, when you wake up in the morning, you have something to kind of look forward to, something to motivate you and inspire you. So people have there's many different rituals. And like I said, it's basically just like habits, like that you perform in a customary way, something that you personally like to do to, again, motivate yourself or whatever the case may be. So prayer, celebrations, meditation, drinking coffee, lighting sage, those are just a few that some people do. So why are rituals important? They're important because they set the right tone for the day. And I kind of already mentioned this, how they can motivate you, give you something to look forward to, inspire you to, get important things done. And just, they kind of I like to think of them as little bribes, for me at least, to get me out of bed in the morning, because I just have a really hard time getting out of bed in the morning. And so I have to have these rituals that I do every single morning to get my day started. All right, so let's get into them. So number 1 is washing your face in the dark. So I know this sounds funny, but I have always done this. My family laughs at me because I always have the lights off when I'm washing my face. It's just really therapeutic. It's really calming for me. So you can kind of think of it as like when you go to a spa and it's, kind of dim lighting all around, and you're just washing your face, because I wash my face first thing in the morning, brush my teeth. And so I'm going to get into the next tip. Number 2 is what I do for some lighting as part of my ritual. So that's what I do. I wash my face in the dark, and that's just it's been something that I've been doing as an adult for a long time. Sometimes I'll use natural lighting, but let's go to tip number 2, which is lighting candles. So I'll light a candle to use as my lighting in my bathroom while I'm getting ready, while I'm washing my face. Unless there's natural light outside, I will open the blinds. Sometimes, like if I'm in a rush and I can't light a candle, it doesn't take that long to light a candle, but sometimes I do prefer the natural light, but I always prefer natural light and candles over the artificial lights like that you have in your house. I just do not like those lights at all. So I always turn those off. My husband knows. He knows to, not turn lights on when I'm in there in the dark. That's just how I prefer it. So, and I light candles no matter what time of the day it is. I have candles all around my house. You might be able to see the one I have lit right here. So my favorite fragrances are like vanilla. Like this one's a buttercream, like a vanilla buttercream. So I have it lit right now. So when I'm doing work, even when I'm exercising, I light candles. But yes, first thing in the morning and at night, if I'm either taking a shower or just washing my face and brushing my teeth, I'll light a candle. That's my ritual. That's just something that it helps me kind of ease into the morning. So you're not waking up to all these bright lights and rushing to get ready. I just light my candles. I even have those candle warmers, the ones that you plug in. There's the little mini ones that you can just plug in right next to your sink, your vanity, or anywhere in your walls. And they usually give off this soft glow. Like there's a little light bulb in there. to melt the candle wax. So you can use those or just light the old-fashioned regular candles and use that as lighting. And ritual number 3 is drink coffee or tea. I personally am not a tea drinker. I do drink coffee. And I'm guessing the majority of people they use coffee as their morning ritual. I know every time I go to Starbucks, the line is super long. So I know this is something that a lot of people do. This is one of my bribery methods. I use Starbucks to bribe myself to get out of bed. So I don't really do it for the energy because I am naturally have the energy. But I do it for just mainly the taste. And it's just something it's a ritual. It's something that gets me excited and it motivates me and it inspires me to, get up and start getting ready and to get some work done or do my exercise. So you can do coffee, you can do tea, whatever it is. I'm just telling you what I do, and it's usually coffee. Tea sometimes I'll do at night, but not very often. And ritual number 4 is to meditate. Now, meditation is amazing any time of day, especially if you do it in the morning, first thing in the morning. I always meditate at night, 20 to 30 minutes at least. Sometimes I'll even go longer, but in the mornings, I don't have that much time on my hands. So I'll usually just do 10 or 15 minutes. Just turn on some meditation music, just sit there, close your eyes, relax, and, just trying to clear your mind and just ease yourself into the morning by slowing down. So meditation is going to help you slow down. It's going to slow your heart rate down. It's going to, regulate your heart rate, slow your thoughts down, and just kind of jumpstart your day in on the right foot in a good way because you're going into your day calmly. And also always meditate at night too. I do it every night. And ritual number 5 is to listen to music. So I'll just turn on some music. If I'm really feeling sluggish, I'm really feeling tired, I will put on some music on my Bluetooth or just on my phone while I'm getting ready. So music is amazing. It's powerful. You guys probably know that, but I always have to have music on. I am really sensitive to loud noises, loud sounds, but music is a totally different situation. I have to listen to music really loud. It just pumps me up. It gets me going. So for those days when you're really feeling tired, turn some music on. That's going to immediately, instantly boost you and motivate you to get up and start getting ready. So even if you're still laying in bed, I'll do this sometimes where I'm still laying in bed, I'm just having a really hard time getting up. I'll just put music on my phone and I'll just lay there and listen to it, scroll through social media, check my emails or whatever until that music starts pumping me up. And it's usually really pretty fast. And then I'll just keep it on and, while I'm getting ready. So listening to music is really, really helpful too. And journaling is ritual number 6. This is something that I do typically at night, but sometimes I will do it in the morning if it's either my day off or every day is my day off right now because we're in quarantine and I'm laid off at work currently. So I will journal, and this is just a great way to, get your thoughts out on paper, or if there's something that's bothering you, if you just want to write it out, that way it's not on your mind. You can just take it from your mind onto paper and then burn that paper later, whatever. Researchers found that spending some time journaling every morning or even at night can improve your mood, prioritize things, your fears, your concerns. It can help you just even with your to-do list, or like I mentioned, your thoughts, just getting your thoughts onto paper. It's really, really helpful. And I actually have a workbook, the workbook bundle, and you can just click right here if you wanted to get that, to get started. But you can, with the workbook, you can track your symptoms of anxiety, your triggers, and that way you can learn better ways to manage them. And last but not least, ritual number 7 is to exercise. Now, I am not a naturally exercise goer, doer. I don't like exercising. I never have been that type of person, but I force myself because when I do, it's amazing. The rest of my day is I can get anything done. I'm nonstop. I'm unstoppable when I exercise because it just gets me going. It gets your heart going. It clears your mind. It makes your brain be able to function, and it makes your brain more like quicker and I can't think of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but you get it, right? You're just, you're faster to think and to act, and because you're just awake, you're right. Your brain is awake. It's going. So I have been doing like an hour. I'll do my treadmill for 30 minutes. I do my little pulley thing for my arms and my abs. And then I'll just do some sit-ups. I'll do some squats. And it usually takes me about an hour in the morning, but I just started doing this. So we'll see how long that lasts. But even if you just do light, like I do yoga at night, and that's what I do like while I'm meditating. So even if you just want to do light yoga, just get your body moving, go outside, go for a short walk around your backyard just to get your heart rate pumping and just to waken you up a little bit more. So those are the 7 rituals that I have for you. Those are my rituals. If you have any that you do, like I would love to hear what your any tips that you have that I can add to this or, share with other people. But rituals are really helpful. Just whatever gets you going, whatever pumps you up, do that. Whatever motivates you and inspires you to get you going in the morning, especially in the morning. You can have rituals for anything at night, day. You can even use these things during, at night too. But for me, I just wanted to write this post, this article, and make this video because mornings are the hardest, especially for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope they were helpful. And I hope that you get started on them and that they help you too. This is Carrie from connectwithcarrie.com. If you have not subscribed, you can get my free mental health resource library. If you subscribe there, you can get all sorts of free worksheets for your mental health, for anxiety. And yeah, that's all I have for you today, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell if you want to be notified of any future videos that I come up with later on. Take good care. Bye.